Welcome back everybody, I hope you're all doing well. In this one we're shooting off to the southern mid-latitudes of Mars to a new site south of Electris in a region of Mars called Gorgonum Chaos. Mind-blowing anomalies in this one, guys and girls. Stick with me to the end of the video and I'll be making some mind-blowing comparisons for you. The photograph I analyzed here is called Slope Monitoring, acquired on the 13th of September 2018 at 25.4 centimeters per pixel resolution. I'll be showing you images cropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file, just under 800 megabytes in size. There's a look at the low-res black and white, and it looks like there's quite a bit of dust devil activity around here. It also looks as if there was water surrounding this landmass, and the anomalies I'll be showing you, some of them were found on top of this landmass and others in this lower elevation region of this photograph. Located just south of Electris, 39 degrees 44 minutes south, 172 degrees 20 minutes west. Check out the block over there, guys, about 12 meters long, and it's got the typical straight edges and right angles to it, uniform width to this one side, check that out, and the customary small part on the top. Check out the multiple right angled objects surrounding that one. We're looking at this rectangular object. It's about 10 by 12 meters in size, and it's got straight edges to it. Check out this part, seems to be cut into it at 90 degrees, and a strange part on top there. It's got like an L shape to it, surrounded by smaller objects placed symmetrically around it. Check that out, folks. We're looking at more alignment of small parts on top of that. This object is about 14 meters across, and in its center we've got this strange triangular part. We're looking at multiple objects over here, guys. We'll be looking at that small part on top of that block and some of the other rectangular objects surrounding that. So we're looking at that block or rectangular object. It's about 10 to 12 meters long. Also the straight edges and right angles to it, and the customary small part on the top. And we're looking at another block over here, guys, over there to the top right, and it's about 14 meters long. Check out the straight edges and right angles to it, also the uniform thickness to this object. Check out that there. And we're looking at that rectangular object over there, folks. It's about 14 meters long, and again straight edges, right angle there, slightly rounded over here on the corner, and then some rather strange wreckage type of debris lying on top of it. Who knows what that is? And then we're looking at this small disc-shaped object with a small dome in its center. That there's about 5 meters across, folks, lying on top of this larger object. We've seen these little discs with little domes on them all over Mars as well. And we're looking at this strange, almost boat-shaped object there. It's about 15 meters long, and there's another one like it. I'll show it to you in a moment. Check out the symmetry and geometry in this shape. As I say, it looks like the hull of a small boat or ship. And there's another one quite similar in design, This one doesn't have a flat edge here at the back. Maybe that broke off, but could this one be the wreckage of some type of ship? Or was it a carved piece like this one over here? Near Euripus Mons, they're both about the same size. We're looking at those for comparison. Check out the similarities in those, folks. And there's some similar ones. These are featured in my previous video. And then this one, these look like the tops of containers, guys. This one seems to be open on the one side, and it's got a disc-shaped object there in the opening. This I discovered south of Kuiper. And we're looking at similar shaped objects found near McMurdo, about the same size and shape. All have these large rectangular bases with smaller parts right there on top. Could these be containers, folks? My friend Saturn Ark found this object. It looks very similar to the hull of a ship. It's about 300 meters long. You can see the outline over there, and it reminds me of the huge ships that we find here on Earth. So the rounded front part and then the squared off area at the back. It's also got a small object there near the keel. So could these be containers that were shipped on Mars on top of what looked like ships, guys? And then due to the catastrophe that hit the planet, all the containers on board of these ships went down underwater, spread out across the surface, and then these strange objects that looked like ships went down with these and got covered in sediment. And then due to the catastrophes that hit Mars, all the tsunamis and multiple asteroid impacts, these things were spread out all over the surface. Or could they be these megalithic blocks with knobs on them like we find here on Earth? Or are we looking at a combination of containers and megalithic blocks? Do let me know in the comments below what you think of this theory. Might it be that there was a thriving civilization on Mars that transported a lot of their goods in these containers? And also, are we looking at ancient megalithic ruins, these massive blocks with protrusions or knobs on them? In the next video, we'll be shooting off to inner space in my new game called Infiltrator, also written in Quick Basic. We'll be going to neuron, cellular and virus levels, guys. Another shoot 'em up for your enjoyment. Stay tuned for that one, folks. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.